Welcome to Big Faces Worldwide, where we talk nothing but this boxing. What's good with your fam? Hey, listen, man. Former WBO middleweight champion of the world, Billy Joe Saunders. He also has parted ways with trainer Dominic Ingle. Now we know last year, Kell Brook departed ways with Dominic Ingle. Ingle was with Kell Brooks for many years. You know what I mean? Those guys had a real tight relationship. But Kell Brook felt the need to break away from Ingle. And now Billy Joe Saunders is doing the same thing. You know, I believe Billy Joe had about 2 fights with Ingle. The David Lemeiux fight, and also this last fight at when he went up in weight. I forget the guy's name. The fight was so insignificant, man. But yeah, this is big news, man, because you know a lot of platforms want Billy Joe Saunders, man. The Zone is making offers to him. ESPN has made offers to him. More than likely, he's going to fight on ESPN, man. Being that, you know, he's with Frank Warren. He's loyal to Frank Warren, and Frank Warren got a real good relationship with ESPN. He got one of his fighters who is none other than Tyson Fury. I'm sure you're all aware of that. Tyson Fury's at ESPN. Also, a lot of Frank's fighters fight on the ESPN Plus app. So right now they're working on a deal with Billy Joe with the ESPN. I know DAZN has made him an offer as well. Billy Joe's a hot commodity, and a lot of that publicity got a lot to do with his performance over David Lemeiux. Which I think was his best performance to date, man. Billy Joe Saunders put on a boxing clinic, man, and he was with Dominic Ingle. Dominic Ingle got him right, got him focused, you know what I'm saying, got him prepared for that fight, and I think he fought the best fight of his life that night. You know what I'm saying? If it's broke, why are you trying to if it's not broke, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. You know what I'm saying? A good thing was working. But I can understand, man, because I have heard that Dominic Ingle can be overbearing. Dominic Ingle likes to be in control of things, man. You could just see him on interviews, man. After his fighters win, he likes to take control of the interview. He likes to be involved in who his fighter fights, and in charge of the career path of making the decisions of, what way the fighter is going to go next. You know what I mean? And a lot of people think that's, out of pocket. If you look at it, you work for the fighter. The fighter does not work for you. You know what I'm saying? But some trainers are, really hands-on like that and like to be in control of everything. If they're not in control, then they don't want to work with you. And that may be, the reason, part of the reason why Billy Joe Saunders, decided to bail out. Same thing with Kell Brook. I know after the Earl Spence fight, man, there was a lot of controversy surrounding, Ingle should have stopped the fight sooner. Ingle not wanting to stop the fight, because of the heavy criticism that he took by stopping the Golovkin fight, and in doing so, Kell Brook suffered, some severe injuries, man. It just came out recently that I knew he had the broken orbital bone, but I did not know that he had a broken cheekbone and a broken rib, man. So that was all punishment that could have been avoided, you know what I mean? Had the fight been stopped early, man. But that's in the past, man. Billy Joe Saunders is moving on. More than likely, he's going to go back to Ben Davison, who is Tyson Fury's trainer. Billy Joe Saunders is the guy who actually introduced Ben Davis to Tyson Fury. He was in BJ's corner when he fought Artur Akavov. I believe that was in 2016. He won that fight. Akavov is the guy who Demetrius Andrade just beat in his last fight. You know what I mean? So, more than likely he's going to go with Ben. More than likely he's going to go with ESPN. You know what I'm saying? And what to say about Ingle, man? Ingle is losing all his top guys. He's a strong-willed dude, man. I heard a lot of stories about how them guys over there, love to play with them needles, man. Love to do the steroid thing. If you ever seen Ingle, he's a big brute dude, big swollen guy. You know what I mean, for a trainer. He's into bodybuilding heavily, man. And it's been rumored that, he, along with a lot of members in his gym, like to use them needles, man. Like to use the steroids, man. Couple guys that train out that gym have tested positive for banned substances in the past. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get all into that, man. But the headline today, Billy Joe Saunders has parted ways with Dominic Ingle. And I'm just waiting to see what his next fight's going to be, man. I know he was supposed to fight that guy who I can't even pronounce his name. What is this guy's name, man? Supposed to fight him on April 13th. What is this guy's name? Shafat Sufi. I can't even pronounce his name right. He was supposed to fight him for what was thought to be a vacant WBO super middleweight title that was held by Gilberto Ramirez. They thought that he vacated the title. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Billy Joe took the fight with this guy, Isafui. You know what I'm saying? But Gilberto Ramirez says, hold up. I ain't vacate nothing. You know what I mean? Y'all moving too fast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all putting the cart before the horse. You know what I mean? But from what I hear, the WBO and Ramirez are currently locked in on talks on the issue. You know what I'm saying? But if Ramirez is moving up to light heavyweight, I don't understand why you holding on to the belt. You know what I'm saying? If that's where you're going to campaign at, unless he have intentions on coming back down and fighting at 168 again. You know what I'm saying? But if this WBO title is not on the line, I do not believe Billy Joe Saunders will fight this guy on April 13th. We'll just have to wait and see. Until next time, that's all I got, man. I appreciate you tuning in. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, don't leave out of here without hitting that subscribe button. Also, you can catch me on social media platforms of Instagram and Twitter. Jump in my DM, talk a little trash, you know what I'm saying? Get caught up on a little boxing news, but make sure you find me, man. But in the meantime and in between time, stay blessed and stay safe.